Okay folks, I just noticed the sun has come out. I can see it on my bed. So let's see what we can do with this piece of shit that we're going to photocopy any moment. So we're just going to set this silly thing up. I think this one's going to be a still piece. I don't know how large we're going to make it. I actually think we're going to use a fixed enlargement just to simplify things. Okay, let's see what this one's about. It is Fortune magazine, Fortune 500 or Fortune magazine, as in money making, money fucking, whatever. So this is it here, and we're just going to photocopy a section out of that. We're going to skip across there and there. But, you know, Fortune 500 indeed, you know, it's all about money, about corporations and shit like that. Companies, I think mostly American companies. I'm just going to skim across there. And basically, yeah, it's all about making money, and it's not looking too good with this pandemic, although America looks like it's finally waking up from its COVID stupor. And basically, yeah, they've had lots of people vaccinated. This is what people, the masses here in Australia, the average person has got to stop being afraid of the AstraZeneca dose because we've got plenty of it. And it's not a bad vaccine as such. Yes, you do get the occasional case of someone getting blood clots, but it's rare compared with getting in a car and having a crash. So you're more likely to have a car crash. Now we're going to enlarge this bigger. And this one's going to be a little bit smaller. You're more likely to die of the actual COVID, but if we can get our population vaccinated, well, we too should be able to recover as well. Let's see how we go with that. Yeah, a little bit too big on the horizontal, but the vertical looks a lot better. The vertical looks just right. We just need the horizontal to be a little bit smaller to get this 500 in the middle of the page. So we're going to make it maybe 150. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I do think maybe a little bit less enlargement still. Or maybe it'll look good like that. I don't know. Maybe make it 145. Actually, no, is that too big? I think that's a good size. Yes, right, the 141.4 was too small. But yeah, there's a lot of people who love the, oh yeah, this is we just got the edge of that, folks. So I'm actually thinking we're going to go almost back to that. Maybe make it 100, and we're going to stick with 150. We're not going to get too perfectionistic about it. Yeah, that's the size we're after. And I think that's good. Undoubtedly will be the centre of the job. So we're just going to line these up. Okay, so these are our 2 Fortune 500 pieces. But I'm really missing a loved one, and it's dependent on the restrictions to be lifted from this lockdown before I can even think of finding my partner and getting in touch with, not just getting in touch with him, but meeting up and getting married. We've got to obey the rules, however frustrating they are, until such time as the populace gets vaccinated and the case numbers shift downward. Instead of almost constantly going up, or, because the lockdown alone can't stop this disease. We have to get vaccinated, folks. If you can just see that you're more likely to get in a car crash and die than you are of AstraZeneca. We've got plenty of Astra that needs to be shifted, and we can manufacture it, so use what you can, folks. Anyway, that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.